Disclaimer: this video is created solely for informational purposes. Verify critical information from reliable sources. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to our channel, where books come alive on screen. Get ready for amazing wonders that inform, captivate, and spark your imagination. Join us in this literary journey where everything is an adventure. Connecticut's Osborn Correctional Institution, by Subject Soup. Connecticut's Osborn Correctional Institution, affectionately known as Osborn, is steeped in a rich and multifaceted history that mirrors the evolution of the American penal system. Situated in the scenic town of Somers, Osborn has been an integral part of Connecticut's correctional landscape since its inception. The origins of Osborn date back to the early 1960s, a time marked by a nationwide push towards reforming correctional facilities. The construction of Osborn was part of a broader effort to move away from the antiquated and often inhumane practices of older institutions. Designed with a focus on rehabilitation, Osborn represented a new era in corrections, one that emphasized humane treatment and the potential for inmate reform. When Osborn opened its doors in 1963, it was hailed as a state-of-the-art facility. The institution was built with a capacity to house approximately 1,000 inmates, a sizable number for the time. Its architecture was modern, with buildings designed to maximize natural light and provide adequate space for inmates. This was a stark contrast to the overcrowded and dismal conditions found in many older prisons. In its early years, Osborn focused on offering vocational training and educational opportunities to inmates. Programs in carpentry, automotive repair, and other trades were established, with the aim of equipping inmates with skills that would aid their reintegration into society upon release. Educational programs, including basic literacy classes and opportunities for obtaining a GED, were also a significant part of the institution's offerings. The 1970s and 1980s brought further changes to Osborn, reflecting the shifting tides in correctional philosophy. During this period, there was an increased emphasis on security and control, a response to rising concerns about prison violence and escapes. This led to the implementation of stricter security measures and a scaling back of some rehabilitation programs. Despite these changes, Osborn continued to maintain a balance between security and inmate welfare. One of the unique aspects of Osborn is its location in the rural town of Somers. This setting has allowed for a somewhat symbiotic relationship between the institution and the local community. Over the years, Osborn has been involved in various community service projects, including work release programs where inmates contributed to local public works and services. This engagement with the community has been a critical aspect of Osborn's philosophy, fostering a sense of responsibility and connection among inmates. The late 20th and early 21st centuries saw Osborn adapting to the challenges of an increasingly complex inmate population. Issues such as mental health, substance abuse, and the needs of an aging inmate population became more prominent. In response, Osborn expanded its medical and psychological services, offering more comprehensive care to inmates. Programs focusing on drug rehabilitation, anger management, and other forms of behavioral therapy became integral parts of the institution's rehabilitative efforts. Today, Osborn Correctional Institution stands as a testament to the evolving nature of corrections in the United States. While it has undergone numerous changes and faced various challenges, its core commitment to balancing security with rehabilitation remains. The institution continues to play a vital role in Connecticut's correctional system, serving as both a custodian of public safety and a facilitator of inmate reform. Throughout its history, Osborn has been a microcosm of broader trends in corrections. From the optimistic focus on rehabilitation in its early years, through the more security-conscious approaches of the later 20th century, to the current emphasis on comprehensive inmate care, Osborn has mirrored the shifts in society's approach to incarceration. It remains a place where the past and present intersect, offering insights into the complex and often contentious world of corrections. As we look to the future, Osborn Correctional Institution stands ready to adapt and evolve, continuing its mission of providing secure custody while fostering the potential for positive change in its inmates. Its story is not just one of bricks and mortar, but of people, those who have passed through its gates and those who have worked within its walls. It is a story of challenges and triumphs, setbacks and successes, a narrative that continues to unfold in the rolling hills of Connecticut. Continuing the narrative, Osborn's journey through the decades has also seen its share of controversies and challenges, reflecting the complexities inherent in the penal system. Like many correctional facilities, Osborn has had to navigate the fine line between maintaining order and upholding the rights and dignity of its inmates. In the 1990s, Osborn, along with other correctional facilities in Connecticut, faced the challenge of overcrowding. This was a period marked by tough on-crime policies that led to an increase in incarceration rates across the United States. Osborn, initially designed for 1,000 inmates, found itself grappling with numbers far exceeding its capacity. This brought about significant challenges, including strained resources, increased tensions among inmates, and the difficulties of managing a densely populated facility. To address these issues, the state of Connecticut, along with Osborn's administration, implemented several measures. These included the construction of additional housing units and the introduction of new policies aimed at reducing the inmate population, such as parole reform and alternative sentencing programs. These efforts were part of a broader move towards a more sustainable and humane approach to incarceration. Despite these challenges, Osborn continued to innovate in various aspects of correctional administration. In the early 2000s, the institution began to place a greater emphasis on mental health services, recognizing the significant number of inmates with mental health issues. Programs were introduced to provide counseling, medication management, and other psychiatric services, aiming to address the root causes of criminal behavior and reduce recidivism. Another significant aspect of Osborn's history has been its involvement in educational and artistic programs. Recognizing the transformative power of education and creativity, the institution has hosted various initiatives, including art classes, music programs, and even theatrical productions. These programs have not only provided inmates with constructive ways to spend their time, but have also been instrumental in fostering self-expression, personal growth, and a sense of community within the prison walls. As we move into the present day, Osborn Correctional Institution continues to evolve. The facility now employs a range of modern technologies and management techniques, from advanced security systems to data-driven approaches for inmate management and rehabilitation. The focus remains on ensuring the safety and security of both the inmates and the staff, while also providing opportunities for rehabilitation and reintegration into society. The story of Osborn is, in many ways, a reflection of the broader societal attitudes towards crime, punishment, and rehabilitation. It highlights the ongoing debate over the purpose of incarceration, whether it is meant purely for punishment, for rehabilitation, or a balance of both. This debate is not just theoretical but has real implications for the lives of those who find themselves within the walls of Osborn. In conclusion, Osborn Correctional Institution's history offers a fascinating lens through which to view the evolution of the penal system in the United States. From its inception as a modern, rehabilitation-focused facility to its current role as a multifaceted institution balancing security and reform, Osborn's story is one of adaptation and change. It stands as a reminder of the ongoing challenges faced by the correctional system and the continuous effort to find a humane and effective approach to incarceration. Thank you for diving into the world of words with us. If you had a blast exploring this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share the bookish love with your friends, and make sure to subscribe for more amazing adventures.